Good day. Hope everyone's doing well. What can I prepare for this? Let's see. Oh, containers. Hello. Good morning. Hanging out here. Talk about frost prevention. That's what we're going to be talking about in today's call. Let's see. Oh, it's kind of cold out here. Get up my jacket. What do I have to show you guys? We're gonna talk a lot. Where's my boxes? Thought I brought my box. All right, well, let me get something to show. Be right back. Hello, hello. Hope everyone's doing well. We talk about onions, garlic, or just general frost protection. Newspaper here. Oh, you guys newspapers are great to keep them warm if you don't want extra leaves rolling around. This is about the time of season where I start saving a bunch of stuff because who knows, you might need it for frost protection. And you know, frost protection doesn't always look easy. I mean, doesn't always look pretty. Oh! Oh, it is windy today. Oh, goodness. What about frost protection today? When it comes to frost, I think the first thing you're gonna have to do, you're gonna have to prioritize which of the plants you can move into the house, right? I don't know about you guys, but I have very limited space, so I do not have a lot of space, so I have to be very strategic about which plants I want to move inside. And then there are some plants that you truly cannot move indoors, either because they're too big, or maybe it's not even worth it to protect them through winter. It's just too much work. Oh. Super windy here today. Happy Monday, guys. Just cleaning up some newspapers. I'm always saving material because you never know when it might come handy. Sometimes you just need a little protection for frost, right? And newspaper's a great one because, like leaves, it'll help keep it warm, but it won't be too messy and blow everywhere. At least not as much as leaves will. I also like to save a bunch of cardboard boxes because these are also really great to frost protect individual plants. It gives it structure. Although usually the winter seasons also bring us, you have a hard time with your plant. Hi, Texas Lion Man. Awesome, I'm in North Texas. My pea lily keeps getting, oh, okay. So is that an indoor plant or is that that's an outdoor flowering plant? Is that right? Peace lily? I don't know. I know there's a lot of different reasons for that. It's like nutrient deficiencies. That's why they're yellow. It could be overwatering. Okay, an outdoor one, yeah. Okay, is it overwatering? I feel like that's another sign of yellowing when stuff gets overwatered. Fingertip in about like an inch deep and see if it's moist. If more in outdoor food gardening or not necessarily landscaping per se, but more food and flowers like wildflowers. So that's more of where my experiences are at. Okay, yeah, overwatering is a common problem. It's like too much love is not enough either. Or too much love can also kill too. Thanks for the thumbs up, you guys. But yeah, and Texas Lion Man, are you in an area where you will get frost? I'm in North Texas, so we do get freezing temperatures, and my original live here was to talk about frost and how to prepare for it. What you guys are doing to prepare for it. cleaning up my area. It's like super windy today here in North Texas. Good morning, everyone. We're here to talk about frost or preparation for frost or any other onion or garlic topics because those are the key crops that we're growing right now in South Texas or in not South Texas, the southern part of the U.S. because I'm not in South Texas. I am personally in North Texas. All right, just cleaning my spot here. This is trash. Oh, okay, perfect. Hill country. Oh, that's awesome, Lyman. Awesome. Yeah, you guys don't really get much frost there, huh? It might get cold, but never freezes up. Amarillo. Hi, Kylene. Okay, so Amarillo, you guys do get freezing temps, right? Like me. I was gonna say, what are y'all's plans for Kaylin flowers? What are y'all's plans for frost? I have my own garden. I grow in my front yard. I grow food as well as flowers for our personal use and consumption. Hi, Kurt. Oh my gosh. Breedable. Oh my gosh. Hope you're not referring to me. I'm not a breed. Okay. Okay. So here we're talking about frost today. I'm married. Thank you for asking, though. Happily married. Oh, now you're from East Texas. Okay, awesome. Awesome. What are y'all's Kaylene flowers? What are y'all's plans for this winter? How are you guys going to be protecting your stuff? Historically, I just collect a bunch of newspapers as well as cardboard boxes. And I will use those along with plastic bags. Those are my secret ingredients for frost protection. This year I do also plan to start a greenhouse though. Or I had one last year, it just wasn't as successful. And I also did not anticipate the snow that we get every 5 years. This year, I think what I'm going to do differently is at the base, I'm going to do like a box structure so it has a sturdier base. That's what I plan to do. All right, let's put this aside. Thanks for the thumbs up, you guys. What else can I show you? What else can we talk about? This one's a little bit hard. It's more like a discussion to talk about frost and kind of what y'all's plans were. I don't really have anything to show per se. I don't have the room to put up my greenhouse stuff either. But just from the pictures that you guys may have seen for this particular chat, I have a greenhouse that I built out of cattle panel and I put plastic over it. That was my makeshift greenhouse for last year. But last year it was a little too big. It was a long tunnel. It was in my backyard at the time, but it was almost too big because the wind would blow the whole thing around and then snow came and everything caved in. So I plan to do the same thing this year, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to line the cattle panel on its side and put it in the front yard where it's sunnier, first of all, and then cover it with plastic. That's my plan. I haven't actually got it set up yet though because we don't actually have freezing temps yet. It's 70 degrees today. Jackie, good morning. I was just talking about people's frost plans. Thank you, Miras. I appreciate that. Yes, here to talk about frost, and also because I have seasonal allergies. Kaylin. Now, let's see, Kaylin, you're saying, now just work on start a new project or business. I like working with the earth, but don't. I see. It is very time intensive. Yes, it is. Like, gardening is a very intensive hobby. A good one though, one that gets you outside. Vitamin D, growing your own foods, hands in the soil, good for your mentals, so all good for those. Hi, Richard. Good, thank you. Happy Monday. Yeah, I have a little bit of runny nose because of the seasonal allergies out here. That's okay though. What do they say? The more you're out here, the better it gets. I hope it works for me. What else can we talk about? Seed saving. I feel like these are all about demonstrating stuff. So let's see. Like these are some of the basil flowers / seeds that I'm trying to dry over here. I think this is a Thai basil variety. So I'm letting it dry over here in the corner. That's one of the things that I'm doing for winter preparation. Yeah, but Tiny, you gotta be careful with this though. The seeds are... Oh, and I got my tweezers in here for seed starting. Let me put that to the side. That doesn't seem to work. Some days is better than others for me. Today's very windy though, so that's not contributing. That's not helping much. All right, here we are. Anyway, so frost. How do you guys, excuse me, how are you guys planning to deal with like Richard, do you have frost in the UK? If you plant basil, you need to snip the yes. Yes. Yes, and I have been doing that. So you'll see I've like snipped off the tops just to encourage it to continue growing where the flowers are. But to be honest, it's a challenge keeping it all cut back. I can't consume the basil. I can't consume the basil fast enough. So here we go. Jackie, I love it. The whole state of Texas is windy today, clearly, because she's all the way south and I'm all the way north. Oh, Mira, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Julio. Welcome from Puerto Rico. We're here talking about how we're going to prepare for frost. Not sure it's relevant for you in Puerto Rico. Mild temperatures all around. But let's see, we can either, some of the things that I've been talking about, either frost, or we can talk about seed saving, because those are all relevant topics. And then also onions starting from seed, as well as garlic. So you guys may have seen, oh, you have frost, but I have a green, okay. Okay. So Richard, you're saying you have a green, is it a very large greenhouse? Is it like, did you build it yourself, Richard? You have to tell me you built it yourself, because you're an engineer, or a railroad engineer. I just put a trash can. Yep, Mira's Galaxy, that is exactly what I do too. Yeah, you get, the ones that you really like. We may or may not get frost this winter, but I have to cut and wrap. Yeah, the banana tree, yes, that's right, how exciting. I'm not even gonna attempt a banana tree here in North Texas. I'm gonna try avocado seed from the store and see if those continue to grow. You built it. It is very large. Oh, awesome. Richard, did you build it of what? You gotta tell me. Because what I built last year was a, ooh, I'm really zoomed in. What I built last year was a cattle trellis, because I have 4 of those and my area is not very big. I'm not gonna store it. I'm gonna put it to use because I have nowhere to store it. And then I just used plastic with the greenhouse plastic and I put it over it. I've got a few holes in some of them though, so not the best design. Cruz, is now, oh, okay, Julio. Hi, Jerry, good to see you again. My cat sleeps in it sometimes. Oh, that is super, it must be super comfy in there. I love the greenhouse. It's almost a little too warm though. I was in there this past winter before it caved in with the snow, and it's quite warm. It's quite warm. I think what I'd prefer to do, or the way I plan to use my greenhouse, is I will uncover it on nice days, but on days where it's below freezing and very windy, I'll just keep it covered. But ideally, I'd like to allow the plants to get used to an outside greenhouse environment so that they don't die the moment I open it up. Thank you, Jerry, for the hearts. Appreciate it. Like time for you. Mira, let's say we have tomatoes, watermelon, cantaloupe, banana, peppers, jalapeno, squash, and okra. Yes, that is how you spell it. Very nice. Mira's, what zone are you in again? I think you mentioned it earlier, but I forgot. That is exactly what everything that I'm growing. I'm not growing banana peppers. I'm growing regular bell peppers, but similar. Squash, I was growing it. Central Texas. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Mira, yeah, I'm the same. Your greenhouse has a perspex roof. It's mainly wood and made, but it's effective. Okay. Oh, so it's like, it's heavy duty. You're not going to be able to move that. I think for me, because I live in a somewhat urban area, I need a makeshift greenhouse, one I can set up really quickly, but also tear down quickly too. So that's what I'm trying to, I think that's the style that I'm going for. Nice. I'm sure it was, but he's also got like a whole farm out there, Mira. He has a whole farm out in the UK. And he works full time. I don't know how he I don't know how he makes the time. We'll have to ask him for his secrets. It was built for life. Yep. That's like heavy duty. That's amazing, Richard. I don't have the room for a permanent one. And also it's like it would be unseasonably hot. For those of you that are in North Texas, you know that it would be unseasonably hot in our Texas summers. It'd be silly having a greenhouse. But in UK, I can see how that could be really reasonable. Hi, Liv Blueberry. I am Taiwanese American. Thank you for asking. So I grew up speaking Mandarin. And here we're talking today about greenhouse stuff as we prepare for the potential frost in probably next month. So we still have some time. Isn't that, Mira? People have to have the space for that. Ooh, I do also really want a pond, Mira. Me as well. But first, chickens, and then after chickens, maybe a pond. Even then, though, it'd have to be a small pond. And then I would have to dig deep. I don't know, I haven't fully figured it out, but chickens first for me. That would be my next adventure next spring. So I got so for this winter, I just save up a bunch of materials, like the plastic from my toilet paper rolls, right? I'll save that because they're good sized plastic, and it's perfect for fitting over boxes like these. Because with winter, obviously, also comes rainfall, right? So cardboard box isn't enough. I'll need something plastic or waterproof, and then I'll save the newspapers for extra warmth. I don't know, maybe I can use this, but I probably need some paper inside of it to keep the temperature more regulated. Oh, pretty koi fish. They are gorgeous, Mira. I just know that for my climate, it won't be very feasible. So I'll only dream about that. And can't forget to pick the tulips. Oh, yes. I am not growing tulips yet. I won't like this. I'm not judging, Richard. I'm open. You can grow whatever you want. You won't like this, but yesterday a friend of mine gave me some tobacco seeds for me to grow for him because of the oh, should you do it? I don't know. Is it illegal? Is it illegal to grow tobacco yourself? Jackie, you said I was thinking about trying to do a fountain garden here. Oh, I know, Jackie. I think that's the reason why I am deterred from doing water features. Just because there's so much evaporate. Like a pond, maybe, but it's almost like you have to build it big enough and deep enough. It has to be a sizable amount of water, otherwise in the summer it'll just evaporate. Hi Janine, you grow tobacco, it's a beautiful flower. Oh, okay, very cool. Janine, oh, so you mean in the US. Richard lives in the UK and he's saying it's legal, but I'm not sure yet. Okay. Richard, whatever. I mean, whomever is smoking tobacco obviously knows what the health implications of it are, right? Grown adults, so everyone's encouraged to make their own choices. It smells lovely at night. Oh, I didn't know that. That is awesome. I'll have to go look up the tobacco flower. Not familiar with that. But ooh, how cool. Yeah, organic anything, awesome. Organic is better than plastic or non-organic. That's a good thing that I see about that. Richard, what do you grow in the wintertime that is not greenhouse required? You do like onions and garlic. Sorry, I have a little bit of a runny nose due to seasonal allergies. Oh, let's see. Gotta get this Let's see, Jackie, you spent a number of years in Kentucky. The smell of drying tobacco is okay. Is it a good smell, Jackie? Mira, my grandmother used to have a neighbor for a while, and she had a really beautiful, like, very garden-esque, oh, how beautiful, pond and walkway with lots of decor, and I like, that is, oh, I am so, that sounds so lovely. Okay, guys, I need to get tissue. I'll be back in, like, 2 minutes, or 1 minute. Hold on, I gotta get tissue. Got my box with me. Very heavy and sweet. Oh, okay. Mother, I'm like, okay, thanks for hanging out, Mira. Awesome. All right, put this up. I gotta put up the basil on such a windy day like this. Ah. And I just dropped all those basil seeds everywhere. Goodness. Yikes. Oh no. Ah! It's all over the ground here. My precious seeds. My precious seeds. My precious seeds. It's okay. I think I have more. I have more drying. Let's see. Spot. What else? Oh, so do you guys have an idea of what you're gonna prioritize for frost yet? I've got a kumquat tree that I decided to plant in the front yard just because I was tired of seeing it get yellow. It looks like it's been root bound. Just because I kept it in a pot for so long, so I decided to put it in the ground. I'm gonna have to figure out a situation for it because it's like this big, like a hug size of a kumquat. I've been trimming it to keep it small, but it is still quite large. So I'm gonna have to figure out a way to protect that. Janine, what are you working on at this time? I have much to put into the ground. What do you, oh, okay, so onions. I'm still starting onion seeds. So onion seeds in North Texas. Oh no! Janine, you're in Oklahoma, is that right? Oklahoma? Was it Oklahoma? And then garlic. I haven't actually planted these yet, although I keep telling everyone to plant them. I have yet to plant these. I need to officially plant them. I planted one with you guys last live and haven't done it since. You tried 2 fig trees, but they were frozen. Oh no. Arizona. Okay, awesome. Awesome, Janine. Arizona, wait, do you guys have freezing temperatures there? Do you guys have frost there? In North Texas, frost will come for us right before Thanksgiving is what the almanac is saying. Jackie, fig trees. Okay, I have a fig tree. It's very established though. Here, I'll show you guys. Okay, maybe we can walk around and talk about this. Let's see. All right. I'll have to come back at some point because I am low battery. I was thinking about trying olive, Janine. Is it hard to grow there? I feel like that's be a good one, Jackie. That's a temperate, mild climate one. Oh, here, hang on. I'm gonna get the snippers while I'm over here. Where did I put my snippers? Okay, all right, that's fine. I don't know where it is. Very short frost in January. Oh, okay. Oh, that's super nice, Janine. We definitely have frost typically from November to February. So actually we have a good amount of hours, which is why though we get stone fruit. So that's a plus. Oh. Nice. Yeah, so this is my fig that I have in front of in the front yard here. It's growing in the flower bed. This one is very established though. And so even though it freezes, it comes back. So like you guys can see under there, the roots are this is 2-3 years old, and not to mention it gets sun all year round, so it's very large actually. It's very established. Oh, okay, so I think in North Texas we can. I don't know about you guys, because I don't know if you guys get enough chill hours. Like I said, stone fruit. Oh, look, I get some shade here. Stone fruit need chill hours, right? And in North Texas we get that because we do get actual winter from Thanksgiving on to January. But like last year, we didn't get enough chill hours. So even though my Pleury, it's a plum and cherry blend, had a lot of flowers, there were no actual fruits. Does that make sense? Yeah, but if it has flowers, it should develop fruit, right? Oh well. The point being, I didn't get any fruit. Ooh, oh, nice, Janine. I also have a peach tree, and I grew it from a store-bought peach. Is that funny? And it did actually have a peach this year, but the bugs got to it before I did. Here, let me show here's my kumquat tree. Let's see. I put it in the ground. This is yay tall. Look at the little leaves. So yeah, I'm gonna have to protect this guy. It's got 2 little trunks down there. I haven't actually gotten any fruit off of it yet. And that is a cherry tomato over there, in case anyone's wondering. That's not a fruit. But yeah, maybe this year, if I can keep it alive. Let's see, Jackie, you're saying your figs weren't... Oh, your figs were in pots. I kept it for 2 more years, but the next winter... Oh, no. When I can, I try to put my stuff in the ground because I feel like there's not as much... Well, there's not... And it's less maintenance, right? You don't have to water as often as you would if it were in a pot. But obviously it makes sense if you can manage that particular fruit in that location for the rest of its life. Richard, you've got some leek musselburr seeds. I might grow them. Excellent, yeah. Awesome. Can you grow onions, Richard? Or is it too humid there or wet there? Oh, I guess onions would be early spring for you too. But what about garlic? Can you grow garlic? I forget what you said. I know we were talking about garlic last week. But yeah, so this is the kumquat tree, and we shall see. I gotta find a way to protect it. I'm thinking a big cardboard box and then something covering it. Thanks, Janine. Thanks, Janine, for stopping by. Hi. Thank you. You guys want to see the eggplant? No, seriously. Okay, on the east side of this plant, the eggplants are always much chubbier. Look how chubby this is. But then over here, it's like more slender. I don't know. Ooh, this one's ready to pick. Ooh, look at these. I am so excited, you guys. This is my first time harvesting actual eggplants that have been worthwhile. In past years, I grew them in the backyard and it would get all chewed up by mice. So this year in the front yard, I guess the mice feel like they have to work a little bit harder with less coverage out here, so they don't come and bite as often. Jackie, your soil... Yeah, I can't say my soil's any better, but yeah, I'm like you. I have the same mindset. I'm gonna slowly turn over my soil with my little kitchen scrap compost that I'm gonna plant every single time I do a seedling, and slowly it'll bring my soil back to life, like you. Even the weeds won't grow there. Richard, you grow onions all the time, right? Okay. Oh, how exciting, Richard. And then when are you guys... That would be really cool. Okay, yeah. So onions for you would be early spring after the frost has passed, huh? That's probably like the northern part of the U.S. here. Hi, Farhine. Farhan, we are out here. I was meant to be talking about frost, but then I got started talking about, look at these. Ah, they're growing so well. This is a great spot. Like, okay, so I think I'm just gonna harvest some of these because like this one's already blushing. I always harvest these when they're blushing. I don't wait for for it to turn red. Because we have mice or rats, and they're already eating a bunch of stuff, and I definitely don't want them to have any of these. These are so I think these are chocolate cherry tomatoes, so they'll eventually turn red. They've got that pretty variegation on them. Yay! Jackie, I love that we share the same mindset. I mean, it's like just because something's bad doesn't mean you just trash it. Maybe it just needs time. It needs a little love and bring it back to life. I feel the same way. Oh, look at I think, okay, do you guys recognize this? Is this kale? I don't know what this is, but earlier in the spring, in spring it went to seed, and then I started planting it. What I mean is I then took those seeds and replanted them, and now they're growing again for fall. What is this? Like, what is this? I'm not even sure what it is. It's growing really well though. These are the ones I planted a little bit later. Now that the weather's actually cooler, they're growing well. Ah, I still can't get over it. Like, look at all those colors. Like, how does it know that it's gonna, how does it know that it's gonna make it white and then purple? How amazing is that? Okay, I'm done. Oh, there's lots of cherry tomatoes actually. Pick these all. Isn't it pretty, Farhan? Isn't it pretty? It's a Chinese eggplant, so that's why it's more slender than the American variety. And I'm just picking the cherry tomatoes here since we're already out here. Oops, I dropped some. But yes, we were supposed to be talking about frost, but now I got a little distracted. Oh, I was showing you guys the plants that I was going to have to protect. So the kumquat is definitely one of them. I think the eggplant's going to be too big by the time frost comes around. And I don't know. We'll see what I can do. But like right now it's like at this height, which is at least almost 4 feet. It's pretty tall right here. But love it. I do have eggplants growing in other spots, so maybe with the smaller ones I can protect those. I grow Richard, you're saying you grow so much vegetables. I literally give them yeah, Richard, awesome. That is so awesome, Richard. One day I will be like you too. One day I will be like you too. Oh, so the other day, I think I already shared with one last thing to show you guys before we go sit down because I need to charge my phone. Remember how I was talking about, which reminds me, I need to remove the plastic. Remember how I was showing you guys those watermelons? Well, look, I found like another one. I didn't even realize this was there. I found another one. That one's a yellow watermelon variety. And this one's a baby, personal size sugar melon. Yeah, so I had that one that I harvested the other day. When I harvested, I was like, oh, whoa, there's actually 2 more in this very section. Anyway, let's see. There's also this cantaloupe here. There's this cantaloupe here. I'm pretty sure it's cantaloupe. This might even be from a store-bought one. Okay, here we go. Just cleaning those away. I use these clamshells to protect my fruit. in case people are wondering what that is or why I have it looking like that. All right, and put this up. All right. Thank you, Jackie. Yeah, right. Richard's awesome. When winter, super zoomed in. When winter comes, nice. Yes, that's what I'm doing, Richard. I already did. I think they're getting in from another section though, so we might have the mice guy come back and check on them. Let me put this back up. So here are just some of the tomato harvests. Like I said, I like to harvest them blushing, and then I'll let them ripen on the counter. Just so that I don't encourage the mice and rats. I say mice because it sounds cuter than rats, but I'm pretty sure I have rats. They're big. Yeah, won't be getting a cat, but I think I will encourage the bobcats to try to come back and visit us. What else to talk about? This topic isn't as urgent as other topics. Jackie, you tried planting eggplant last spring, but it didn't fruit and it didn't so. Oh, that's so sad. Jackie, I also planted it in April, and it is just now giving me fruit. No joke. It also did get kind of hot, right? So in April, and then I guess I didn't really water it, and so in April, it like was this big all summer long, and as soon as fall arrived, it started growing, and then now it's giving me fruit. So if that's any encouragement. Although I will say it took a really long time though. It was like literally this tall all summer long. It just did not grow. But as soon as cooler weather hit, it took off. And I don't even know how I kept it alive. I think it's because I well mulched it, because I didn't really water either. Because I was like, there's nothing growing over there. It's like a little eggplant. At least it stayed alive. I think mulching was the key though. And that's one of the things I'm going to be doing this winter as well. Getting a bunch of mulch. I'm probably going to use Chip Drop again. Get a bunch of mulch. You can go through Chip Drop to get a bunch of mulch for free, right? I'm going to have a way to put it in my backyard driveway, and then I'll have to spread it around the property that way. Yay, Jackie. What else is going on here? Richard, is it dinner time for you? Are you making dinner at the same time? It's like dinner hour for you. Bunch of stuff blown on. Yes, Jackie, so there's an app called Chip Drop. I've also posted a video about it, but Chip Drop, they basically pair you with a local arborist who is trying to get rid of their trash. So the arborist, as you know, they'll get service to go to different houses and cut down trees. They do have to mulch it down sometimes, and you can tell the Chip Drop app whether you accept mulch or tree cut or trunks. If you don't, I usually just say I don't want the trunks, because one time I did get them, and now I have these trunks that have been sitting there for 2 years now, and I don't know what to do with it, and I can't break it down myself. So it might be helpful if you want to have like a natural seating area. You can ask for tree trunks, but I have a bunch of tree trunks around my property that's just sitting there because I don't know what to do with it or how to handle it. Oh, bake proper bread. How exciting. So Chip Drop, Jackie, is the app. They also have they have a website as well. Do they have an app? Yeah, they have an app and a website. You can either pay to have them deliver it for free, or you can pay $20 and then and then it's essentially like a donation, right? And then they will deliver it at your home, or you're essentially paying the fee for that arborist to deliver it to your home. It's a chopping block. Yeah, that's a good point, Jackie. I did use it as a chopping block, but I have like 12 of them. I don't know if you need 12. They take up room, and then when you don't have a lot of room, it kind of becomes like a headache. But it's okay. You live and you learn. Richard, so you're talking about bread. How exciting. Jackie, I opened up my sourdough starter today, and it had like mold, and it was pink. I was like, oops. I threw it away. I'm starting some new one, Richard. Richard, are you familiar with sourdough? I believe Jackie also does sourdough too. Oh, Jackie, you're saying my dad has a huge trunk that he used to chop by. Oh, cool. Oh, that's perfect. I also have a fireplace, but mine is not wood. It is of gas. Ooh, Farhan. Ooh, that is delicious. I like grilled eggplants as well. Yeah, I also like what is it called? where you roast it and then you blend it. Baba ganoush. I like baba ganoush. I love baba ganoush too. Yummy, Farhan. Oh, thank you, Richard. What do you mean? I'm pretty sure yours look the exact same, Richard. I'm pretty sure yours look exact same. Oh, you don't do. Okay, okay. Okay, for some reason, Jackie, I thought you also did sourdough. All cool, all very cool though. Okay. Um, I started my sourdough during COVID. I haven't kept it. It's not the same one that I'm still using, but I think I literally started my own. Like you add water and then flour and you let it ferment. And then over time you build up that fermentation bacteria to the point where it becomes bubbly itself. I love it. I love the fact that yeah, like kind of like growing my own food. I don't have to go anywhere. Like if I run out of yeast, I just go to my sourdough jar. I think that's the beauty of it. Really, for me, it's convenience. Is it convenient to have to maintain it? Maybe not so much, but um, but it's fun. It's like having a pet, a low maintenance pet called sourdough. I do enjoy bread though. Love making fresh bread. I do like to do sourdough, Richard, but you can also buy yeast. Maybe that's a good place to start. I'm trying to think through what is the biggest thing about sourdough that what or not sourdough, but yeast. It is making sure that your water needs to be warm to activate the yeast. Same with sourdough, if you were doing sourdough. It needs to be warm, but not too hot though, because you don't want to kill the yeast or your sourdough. And the best way to test it is again, put your finger in it. You should be able to hold your finger in that water. If it gets too hot and you have to remove your hand, that's too hot. And then you also don't want it too cold either though. So it should feel body temperature warm. I think that was my biggest thing. Make sure you start with warm water that's not too hot, and then add your yeast to activate it. Oh, maybe I'll try. Okay, yeah. Just start with a little bit of warm water and flour, and then I think every day or not every day. I don't know what I'm gonna do next. I forgot, but I need to go look it up. It's been a while. Right? Sourdough goes back centuries. I think it's awesome. Even in Asia, they also have a sourdough. It's called lao mian jing, and it literally means old bread. So this is definitely a widespread global use of essentially fermented flour and water. Okay, we didn't really talk about frost a whole lot, but I guess it's not as urgent for those of us yet. I mean, we still have a month out. I think I just mentioned greenhouse is what I plan to do. I have my cattle panels already, so I'm going to be reusing those, putting plastic over it. And then, yeah, using other materials like newspaper to add warmth, or cardboard boxes. And then, yeah. At some point, it's going to be so cold, though. I don't know, you guys. I don't know what it's going to look like this season. I'm hopeful, but at the same time, it will get so cold out here that I won't want to be outside. So, we'll see. By so cold, I mean 10 degrees Fahrenheit sometimes, but we'll see. Let's see, Jackie, you're saying, I'm initially a good cook, but bread always bugs me. Oh, Richard, have you figured out what about bread bugs you? Is it not being able to get it to rise properly? I feel like that was always my beginner challenge. You never tried making bread, Jackie? Okay. It is, yeah. I think for me, it's the fresh bread, right? Like you crack it open, it's like still steaming. I did venture to learn it, I think oh yeah, around COVID is also when I learned how to do sourdough. Before then, I did enjoy yeasted breads though. That was still just as good. Fresh bread is delicious. For me though, like I said, I think it was really understanding what warm means for a yeast. And it's like you should be able to put your finger in, hold it in there. If it feels hot, then you need to cool it down because it'll also be too hot for the yeast. I'm worried. I'm impatient. I can see that, Jackie. I think it takes at least a week to build up a good starter. Or no, it might be a couple weeks actually. Richard, get good insulation for install a heater. Okay. Well, so I think I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that, Richard. I'm probably not going to get insulation, but I think I will try to use this. And then what do they say? They say water your plants well before the frost comes, right? So make sure they're well watered. So that's what I plan to do. I'll have to remember to give them a good watering before frost actually comes. It tastes weird. Oh no, Richard! And then I understand with greenhouses, you also want the space to be big enough to kind of keep its own heat, right? So I think I'm going to be experimenting with that, seeing what size of a greenhouse situation works best. And then we'll go from there. It'll be a learning process. It'll be a learning process. Weird. Richard, I find that sometimes when I put too much yeast, I mean, does it rise properly though? Are you getting the rise? Sometimes the yeast, if you put too much of it, it tastes very yeasty. But I don't know if that's your problem though. It's a good instant. I'm gonna hang out for another 2 minutes, and then we'll go ahead and wrap this up. Next time I'll pick a more exciting topic like garlic or onions again. Maybe I'll have to change our topic. Taste is excellent. Perfect. I got my little cherry tomatoes. Just think about something different to talk about. Oops. Okay, guys. Thanks for hanging out. We're gonna call it a wrap today. If you plan on sitting in there like my cat does, I put on, ooh, oh, that is super nice, Richard. You also have like a legit greenhouse. I think I was mentioning this, but I think because mine's gonna be out in the front yard, I'm only gonna make it like 2-3 feet high. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to, at best I could lay down in it, but I won't be sitting in it. I'm gonna have it closer to the ground because it's gonna be out in the front yard. I thought about doing like a walk-in one in the front, but I just thought it would just take too much away from the front yard. It would be competing with the house, and I only have a 1-story. So I think I'm just gonna keep it lower to the ground. Just at the height that broccoli grows at, right? That would be my cutoff. So no, I won't be sitting in it, but that's okay. Okay, everyone, thanks for hanging out, and I'll catch you guys Wednesday. I did ask to see what people are interested in talking about, so I'll be picking a topic accordingly, whether it's seed saving or frost protection or garlic and onions again. So yeah, let me know if you guys want to talk about any one of those. I put a post on it, and you can just comment and say which one you find more interesting, or if there's a topic that you want to talk about that I haven't already suggested yet. Okay, everyone take care, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Have a lovely one. It is is richer. It is really nice to inspire each other. That's what I'm here for, and that's why I'm here for these discussions too. Yay. Everyone take care.